bow and tries to bite you. Calavar. He will miss. This one will drop his bow as well and try to run up and bite down there. And miss. These guys were all shooting at Kilovar anyway, so they will continue that.
Do I get partial cover because they're shooting through their friends?
No.
Okay.
And this guy will shoot at you. 17.
Nope.
Then a bunch of arrows fly around. Ravona, you hear a bunch of battle in the room to the south.
Call my dog. Time to go here and teleport. Can you do 15? Let's see.
I
think you have to see where
yeah.
Yeah.
I think he can teleport. Can he move and teleport even?
Teleport is in action.
We can just flame seed from where he's at.
Yeah, I'm just gonna flame seed because can't do 15, so I will hit the one
There's
here.
The one looks really bad. The one that just got an arrow from, or got a thing.
Yeah,
from
which
Shadow.
one? This one or this one?
The one. Yeah.
This. Okay.
The one in front of yes. You can just say the real bad one.
Yeah, bad looking one. So that's advantage, right?
Yep, and that hit. And the flame seed catches him on fire, and he collapses into screaming, burning flesh of fur. Doesn't smell very good. What are you doing?
I'll go peek. Yeah, I should be able to catch this one with my rock.
All right, rock away. It's advantage. That's going to hit. He's still standing, though. And Kimba.
Kimba's going to step into the room. And where is my...
It's underneath you.
It's underneath you. Yeah,
oh, there it is. All right. So yeah, I'll step into this corner. My spiritual weapon is going to swing down here and bite this knoll.
Alrighty. Bite away. That is going to hit. Ooh, yikes. Your spiritual bite is worse than your bite. Yeah, it takes a big chunk. He looks screamingly in pain.
And then I'm going to Sacred Flame him.
Sacred Flame. Dex save. He fails and he burns up in heavenly fire. Gullivar.
Right in the middle here. And then I'm going to take an axe swing at the one who's got the blue dot on him.
All right. You get advantage on that.
Which is good. I needed it.
Wow, okay. Yeah, you cleave into him. He lets out a yelp.
Actually, I'm going to action surge and swing again, I think.
Okay. That is going to miss. Oh, no, advantage. That's going to hit. It still does not drop him, but yes. Yeah. Okay, let me read something here.
Hopefully we've got pack tactics.
Nope. Don't really see a way out. Yeah, I mean, they're gnolls. They're not idiots, but they're not super smart. But they can see when they're going to die. Not sure they can do a lot about it. All right, he will attack you. He will try to bite you. 19.
Actually, no, he bit the guy in front of me.
Oh, okay. All right, there you go. So he bites his own friend his friend will remember. It kind of looks like it bites you. It just transfers damage, though. Correct?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't really look like he bit. So his friend is not going to be too pissed off. He just doesn't know why he's taking damage.
Becomes the target of the attack using the same roll.
Yeah. But I mean, but it can transfer up to 30 feet away. So,
Yep.
yeah, so my my guess it's magical in meaning he doesn't really turn and bite his buddy. He just bites you, and all of a sudden somebody else lets out a yelp in pain.
He did. I kind of went cloudy for a second, and his friend started bleeding.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not necessarily that his buddy thinks that his buddy bit him. So
yeah,
down there.
I will just step down here and booming blade on this one.
Get advantage on that.
I'm right here actually.
Okay. He is still lit up.
Okay.
Mm, 8 piercing. Yeah, it booms enough in the first boom to knock him on his ass, and he is dead. Do you want to continue movement? Are you happy where you're at?
Yes.
All right. Shadow. Things are looking good for everyone in the room of gnolls.
Okay. Move back to position for line of sight, and I will shoot at this guy who I believe I'll have advantage on because of Cal threatening.
Yeah, not advantage. You can sneak.
Yeah, sorry. Sneak.
That is going to hit. Oh, ouch. That's vicious. Yeah, once again, solid strike in the chest, almost dropping the gnoll in one shot, but he's still standing.
Okay. And I will. So, do they still have their bows out, or have they pretty much switched to melee at this point?
They've switched to trying to bite him.
Okay, I'll jump in next to Kimba.
Alrighty. This is a bite on Kelevar, which is going to miss. And this is a bite, which is going to horribly miss. Ravona.
My dog is gonna flame seed one of these. This one.
Alrighty. That's gonna miss.
Bad doggy.
The flame seed goes and catches fire. The straw. No, it doesn't.
I will rock that same one.
Alrighty. Rock dog. That's gonna hit, and you crack his skull open as he falls to the ground. A gash of bleeding out, an arrow in his chest. Kimba.
Yep, Kimba's gonna move his little bitey face down there.
Yeah, bitey face.
And
bitey face is gonna miss.
Yep. All right, and then Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame, the gnoll. Yeah, wow, he fails miserably. Oh, wow, that was 15 radiant? Oh.
Yes.
He's burning from your heavenly power, screaming in pain and writhing, but still standing.
Kelemvor says hello.
Kelevar's going to say hello too.
Yeah, you come down and cleave him directly on the neck, and he falls to the ground. And it once again becomes eerily silent. You notice kind of immediately in your surroundings that it's a complete mess of straw, and it looks to be like a bedding place. You don't see any things like any kind of long-term anything. It looks like it might have just been a sleeping location for the gnolls. Usually, well, Anybody who's proficient in nature can give me a nature roll.
Nature.
Yeah, Ravona thinks this looks like a kind of a sleeping place for a pack of gnolls, and usually they hunt some other place, and doesn't look like a a permanent fort or anything like that. One thing, is everybody leaving?
No.
Just investigating bones. Okay.
Yeah, the clerics are going to go do that while the rest of the party is doing the rest of the bits.
All right.
Yep. I'll run through and search the gnolls.
Okay. Going through gnoll bodies. Oops. You can collect as many arrows you want. There's it's a total of 70 gold pieces amongst all the straw and whatnot, and you find a green emerald worth what you think is about 50 gold pieces.
Okay, hold on. You said 70 gold.
70 gold.
And an emerald worth 50?
Yep. And
No
there
diamonds.
is a grate. You notice a metal grate in the southern part of the room that has a darkness that you cannot see through.
That's strange.
It's their toilet.
Hey, we should send the lizard who can swim down there to check.
It's a grate in the wall. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. It is a grate in the wall that goes into darkness. There's also a door in the room up there, and a door to the south. The bones. The black skeleton has a chainmail shirt on it. Other than that, a short sword and a pile of black bones. If one wants to take a black skeletal head or something as a trophy, I don't know.
Is there anything interesting about the bones other than they're no longer animated?
Other than no, there's no ruin inscriptions or anything weird. Whatever the animation is that the necrotic magic that animates normal skeletons, this may have animated this one. You're not sure what would make the bones all black.
All right.
I'd say at least take the head. Oh.
Yeah,
I was going to say at least take the head.
He's going to take the head and the hands and feet because he can use the smaller bones in some of his carvings and making things.
All right.
Kel's going to offer his warhammer if you need to smash the rest of them up, since you've demonstrated that you like smashing up skeletons.
Kimba goes to town.
Sweet.
He actually says, "Yeah, that's a great idea," because then he could smash all the bones into smaller pieces and fit them all in his pack.
Yes. Black and bone
usually
dust.
still intact.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't like undead bone dust a ingredient for certain things? Probably not stuff we want to mess with, but
yeah, you could probably find a necromancer that would buy that stuff from you, Kimba. You like necromancers.
Hey,
that's test for who I need to kill.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can set up a sting, right? You're like, you necromancer in, you're like, hey man, I got some premium quality undead bone dust here. And then when he's like, yeah, I want to buy it, then you're like, duh.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Then I'll show my badge and gun. I mean,
great. We're going to have like necromancer cops. Don't worry, Kel will wear a wife beater. It'll be cool.
Rapinathic Vice. All right, so yeah, smash up the bones, put the bones in my pack. I'm gonna label that there.
You got black skeleton bones, dust, or shards. However you want to smash
shards and skull.
And skull. There you go.
All right, I've actually got a lot of stuff that I've taken off bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time we take a short rest, not that I'm asking for one now, because I'm not asking for one now, but next time we take one, you may want to actually get back on the crafting wagon.
Yeah, probably. Maybe I'll make Shadow a black skull dagger or a black bone dagger.
Would be handy.
Yeah, other than that, great that darkness, that shadows like can't see through there. And a bunch of straw and crap, and you got 2 doors.
So Cal can't see through it either.
Calabar, you look down there. You have just a dark vision, but it's out for a long way, right?
Yeah.
You cannot see through it either.
Kimba probably could see through it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Kimba.
Kimba could see through magical darkness.
Kimba, you look through there. It is a grate that's opened up into kind of a small room. Let me make sure I'm telling you the right thing. Yep. So it's a little metal grate. It looks like there's a little metal grate on the other side of the wall, about 6 feet. There's a little, so kind of a passageway. Then it looks like it opens up into a larger room on the other side. You do notice in the far room, as you kind of look there, you see some looks like gnawed bones and stuff on the floor.
Do I hear anything? Like, is there any movement or shadows or anything on the other side?
No.
Okay. Kimba says, "Okay, I'm going to go over there, but just let it be known that this is not a great idea." And can I take the grate off?
Yeah, you can give me a. I mean, Shadow can try to take it off with some dexterity. Calabar can try to yank it. You can try to yank it. However you want to try to yank it off.
Let's see if there's a way to unlatch it with the help of Mage Hand.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. Yeah, it looks like there's no real, no real opening mechanism. You don't think you can yank it off with Mage Hand, but some big strong person could probably yank it off.
Is that code for go step up and deal with it?
I have no idea. I'm just saying.
Go for it.
Do your thing, big man.
Okay, I'll step up to it and I'll give it a whirl.
I cast guidance on him.
All right. You yank it enough. Give me an athletics. Just see if you yank it off effectively. Or it takes you a while. But with the guidance, you pull and huff and puff, and eventually you do get that. And there is another grate on the other side. That one, Kimba, you think with a little leverage, you could kick it in since it.
All right.
It's kind of on the other side.
How big is this hole? Is this a Kimba-sized hole, or is it like a Calavar-sized hole?
No, it's Kimba. I mean, anybody can get. Well, Calavar can get.
It's fine. I'll stay here.
Yeah, Calavar would have to really cram himself through it. Everybody else could do fairly well, one at a time. But yeah, it's a kind of a vent thing. I'm going to say it's. Everybody would have to crawl through it. So, Calavar, you would be a squeeze.
But actually, what we need is Kimba can see the other side, and then Ravona's doggy can teleport me over there because it's 15 feet.
That's true.
That's true.
Do I get
the win?
Somebody can see. So, Kimba,
okay.
you are, Ravona, you can go through it too, because he tells you it's just a little bit, just crawl through the darkness. So anybody who wants to crawl through can crawl through. Kimba, you find yourself in a room. There's a like I said, a lot of kind of gnawed bones and stuff. You think this might be there's some gnoll fur on the ground. You think this might be a meeting place. You know, might have been another hangout place for gnolls,
Mm.
Okay.
where they've been eating.
And I see this door here.
There's a door there. There's a door there, and there's a door there.
Anything else in this room?
Nothing that looks immediately of value. Like I said, it's pretty crappy. It's got, you know, gnoll feces and whatnot around it. And, yeah.
Yummy. Yeah, Kimba doesn't want to go too far off on his own. He's going to, handhold if he needs to and lead the rest of the party through.
Okay. Yeah, you can port the kilobar through. If everybody wants to go through, you can. Oh, let me, do I have to move the dynamic lighting thing that I just, nope, it's gone. So you guys can just
Okay. Zap.
Zap. Everybody is now in the room.
What's Fire Doggy's name anyway? Because Fire Doggy deserves fire treats.
Mozilla.
Mozilla, yeah, there you go.
They have a name, huh?
The store over here looks like it's the same hallway we were in. Do we?
Yeah.
I can't make sure there's not another black skeleton.
I almost went to go open the door, but then I thought, no, let's have the rest of the party.
Yeah, we'll check it to make sure that it's safe.
Shadow, you take your time.
Yeah.
Alrighty. It is not locked, and you're able to open it up. Darn it.
Kel will be the one to actually open it then, if that's
okay.
Because he protects his little kitty buddy.
Door opens up. It indeed looks to be. You figure if you kind of glance out there, you think, oh yeah, that's where that skeleton came from, up there, and we were north of that.
Kel's going to double check it.
All right, you take a quick walk up that direction, and you realize, oh yeah.
Okay.
There's some black bone dust on the ground. The skeleton was smashed up.
He goes pretty far the other way, guys.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yep.
So we should probably finish checking this out first.
Yep. Yeah.
I see a door here.
Yeah, door here, door here.
Yeah.
Yep. Checking doors.
Yep.
No traps. You're able to open it. Taking your time. Hold on a second. That's a couple of time takings. Let me roll stuff. Okie doke. This one. This is a. You open this door and you see scrolled on the back wall, written on the back wall, in common, is a message that I will show to players. Dammit is alive, have to sleep or die. And I will put that in general handout area.
That's bizarre.
Mm.
Did it look anything like the crazy writing from Daza? Or whatever his name was?
It does not.
Okay.
Does it look like my crazy writing? Just checking.
It does not. But like I said, it's common and it says exactly what it says in the note.
Right. And there really isn't anything in this room otherwise?
Correct.
Okay. That's a little strange, but go ahead and shut the door and check the next one.
Next one, you open it up. It looks to be another place a knoll hangout with no knolls, but it's definitely got a bunch of straw and gnawed bones and whatnot.
Okay, let's do a search.
Quick
Yeah.
search turns up about another 15 gold pieces.
Okay, that's worth it, I suppose.
We have people to pay now,
Nice.
don't we?
Pink.
Okay. All right. Did we want to check those other doors in the previous room
I would.
before we push further?
Yeah, we definitely should.
Okay. Let's go back to the other. I would say shut that door.
Do you want to just go
Shut
up
the
and
door to the
around?
hallway.
Want to go up and around that way? We don't have to. Well, he can teleport again, can't he? Never mind.
Yeah,
All right,
as
you're
long
shutting
as I
the,
still have
Teleport me, so yeah, we'll just close it and go.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Hold on a sec. Oh, I'm on there. Shut that door. Turn around. You're back up to there. So everybody's back in the personal room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's
And
check
fire
the-
doggy too.
Let's check the first door.
bring the dog.
First door.
I can't get rid of
While he's doing that, as usual, Kel's checking the hallways.
Checking things. Empty room. Nothing of notice.
Okay. All right, let's check the next one.
Kim is going to
Next
cast
one.
a first level cure wounds on himself.
Okie doke. Hold on a second. Nope, door's fine. You give me a. Give me an investigation check. Shadow. Okay. Yeah, door opens. And it's there's a corridor small corridor that leads forward to the end with three small doors. Did I lose everybody? Oh, Shadow jumps in. Come on, Shadow.
I was going to say, I was about to say, sorry, I had to mute and say something to someone in the room. Does it look like it's a storage room, or is it like, a jail?
It looks like, yeah, these are actually kind of cells, not doors, but, well, yeah, they are doors. They are wooden doors, but they have kind of, little cell windows in them.
Okay. Yeah. Slowly walk in just in case they're crazy enough to have, trapped the prison cells.
Sure. Give me a deck save. Give me a little dart across the room, across the wall, coming from this side. Does hit you and take 1 point of piercing damage. Give me a con save. And you feel slightly ill as it sticks in you, but you're able to shake off the disgustingness.
Ew. Okay.
But yeah, it definitely something, definitely something coated on the little dart, but you think it's been so long that luckily it did not do anything to you.
Okay. tick.
Kimber reminds Shadow that he does max healing if he reaches 0 hit points.
Nice.
You checking all the doors out?
Yeah.
You can look through the thing. In the first room, you don't see anything. Some straw on the floor, that sort of thing. Second room, yeah, it looks empty. Third room, yeah, they all look empty. Without just kind of peering through the little barred window.
Okay. Probably not much reason to search that much closer unless you guys think so. Think there could be anything in there.
We're not hearing anything, right?
No.
I just leave them then.
Yeah, they're probably locked up invisible stalkers or something like that.
Oh, a sleeping whatever crazy person.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
The crazy person's right here. Do you mind? Don't talk over my head.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Don't talk names.
All right, you leave the jail cells or the cells. You're not sure what they're particularly used for, but yep, you leave them.
Hey guys, what's exciting down here? I saw you all disappear down in this hallway.
No for nothing.
Just looks like cells.
Were they splintered? Is something in them?
So you did have the door to the north out of the room that you weren't able to open up quickly, and then you have the area to the west.
Yeah, we could still go back east and go down that hallway as well.
You
But,
can still go back east.
Yeah, let's check out this door.
Yeah, the north door.
All right. Shadow, you taking your time?
Yep.
Taking your time seems to, well, let me roll. Hold on. It seems to be okay. You open it up. It opens up into a circular room. It's got quite a larger ceiling because in the middle of the room is a large statue.
Oh, yeah.
It is looks like a human male in full plate armor. It's got ruins all over his armor, and the helmet's decorated with the curling ram's horn. Yeah.
What did you say was on his armor?
Some various runes.
Ooh,
markings.
I'm definitely going to check those out.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Do I get any bonuses for being a rune knight?
And give me sure, you can get advantage. And give me a Arcana check. And give me a religion check. You are pretty sure they're not runic in the magical way that yours are. They seem to be. Does anyone speak Abyssal? They seem to be. Evil. Evil enhancements, but not magically so. So basically, war paint of a type.
Okay.
But they're definitely of the evil persuasion?
Of the evil persuasion, yes.
Going around behind the statues or anything interesting there?
Give me a investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah, it's a rather large statue, but it doesn't look like you can't find anything.
Yeah, Kimbo leans over. You see his little lizard face pop out from behind the statue. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Can somebody?
How tall is it?
Else?
Is it?
It's total about 15 feet. So the statue is 10 feet, standing on about a 5-foot stone dais type of thing.
If I were to use my smith tools around the feet, would I be able to chisel enough of it out that I could actually knock the statue off of the base there?
Yeah, it'd take you a while, but you could break that. You could take off the statue.
Knowing that between my powerful build and the fact that I can pop my giant smite.
Yeah. So 10 minutes.
Wow. Property destruction.
This is an icon of evil.
Question: if we're waiting 10 minutes, want me to use comprehend language?
Again?
The runes?
Yeah, I could.
No, I don't think you could. I don't think we need to necessarily know what it.
Yeah, I mean,
What it
they're
says at the
clearly
moment.
evil.
I mean, if you want, you could copy down what what those characters are, and then try reading it later.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. You start copying
Do not
down.
destroy. Shit.
Yeah, you start copying down ruins.
Not in the face.
Yeah, Kelvar starts chipping away at it, and you're not trying to be subtle, so it's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
And you're able to push the statue off, and it falls and cracks into half a dozen pieces.
All right. Search the rest of the room while they're doing that, and see if there's anything that we might have missed.
Okay, give me an investigation.
Okay. Can I just use my perception? It's
Sure,
so much
give me
higher.
your perception.
Yeah, roll was crap. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you don't see anything. No exits.
Yeah, I thought it was perception for spotting hidden and investigation for figuring out how stuff works.
I don't remember. I think there's a little bit of overlap.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. But the statue is now collapsed and broken.
Nothing came out, and no
Nothing came out.
strange energies. No.
No strange energies.
It's like no, I got
Sometimes
no
statues
bad
are just
feelings.
So
Okay.
even though Kimba is not of the appropriate type, Kelvar's going to go over and try to high five him, like the brohim sort of. Yeah, we did this. We're stopping evil.
Yeah, nice.
Indeed.
or just
Like a
wantonly
very
destroy.
lackluster single lizard hand up, just
Yeah.
lets Kelevar slap it.
or you're just randomly destroying property.
Actually, knowing our luck, like 2 days later, I'm actually deciphering those runes, and it says experience or reawakening. Fuck!
Oh.
Probably.
Although
that black spot under the front edge makes me wonder what if there's something underneath it, but that's just out of character observation.
Yeah. I will say, just as a side, technically, these maps these maps basically came empty, and I have to add the flavor, right? So there are some places where there's, like
a circle with an X.
this is where a statue is. So that's what that
Okay,
is.
that explains that. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Eventually, the med mage does the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that works nicely.
So
Okay.
that's why there are some things that they actually drew on map that I can't get rid of. So which is frustrating, like portcullises and stuff like that. I'm like, no, so anywho,
Yeah.
that's the annoyance of it. But I do have basically clean maps, except I have to add all the flavor and the dynamic lighting and stuff. So
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's still pretty cool though.
there's a big statue there. But
All right.
now it's not there.
Oh yeah, there's a big platform there that a statue
Yeah.
used to be on.
Yeah. Ooh, I could just smash the statue over there. There we go.
Pile of rubble. Yep.
All right. East or west?
So are we going to start calling ourselves like the Evil Smashers or something?
Because
We do
name's
not
Jin.
smash evil, we bite it.
I'm thinking west first.
That's my vote.
Okay.
All right.
West is best.
You can continue west. It is a long corridor. That was the knoll.
Yeah, that was the knoll room, and this is the as far as I could see before when I went.
Yep.
Okay, as soon as we get there, Kelvar's going to stop and kind of hold a hand up.
Kelvar, you see down at the end of the hallway stairs
Stairs.
leading up.
Also, there's a black thing on there. Is that just an artifact on the map, or is that actually something that I notice a point of interest?
That is an artifact on the map.
Okay.
Nothing to see here.
Okay, so there's a door ahead, and then it looks like a large corridor a little bit further off down.
Yep, corridor leading off and stairs going up.
Okay. Let's check out that door.
Taking your time.
Yes.
Well, he's going to edge down and kind of peek around the corner.
Okay. You do not see the dots on the floor.
There's totally not a hidden portcullis there that's going to drop on somebody.
There is totally not. The door opens up, no traps, and you see across the way let me get up to the room. It's a big reflecting pool, if I remember correctly. Yes. There is a large statue of a man in armor riding a dragon.
Fancy.
The man's helmet, or possibly his head, isn't clear, is the shape of a demonic-looking mountain goat with large curved horns. He carries a mace in his left hand and bears a shield with the device of a bat. There's actually 3 bat symbols on the shield. There's a large oval-shaped pool of water in front of him. It's apparently a reflecting pool, but it's kind of green and stagnant and covered in algae.
I try to pay my life because sometimes when that's
With Kimba having served with some Orcus worshippers, would he recognize any of this as being of Orcus?
You think it is of Orcus?
to play when it's done.
All right. First off, all right, nothing.
I'm trying to
Uh-huh.
Nothing in the water or anything that's going to pop out of this.
where 11 right.
That seems correct. Let me see what I. Yep. You are correct.
It's water of non-detection.
I know. Throw a rock in it.
Ramona, you stepping in, throwing a rock in it?
I could throw a rock from here.
Sure. You pitching a rock in it?
Yeah, just see if anything come out. Get mad
All
at
right,
me.
Ravona from the safe distance, tosses a rock in. As soon as the rock lands in the reflecting pool,
And the high tail of it.
as soon as the rock lands in the reflecting pool, the bats that were on the shield come alive.
Oops. Anybody go
And-
fireball?
and begin to swarm and attack people.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's a little weird.
And you rolled a 10, and I rolled a.
Oh, interesting. If I hit the button before you, it doesn't show me in your group initiative list.
Oh, interesting. Well, we'll roll you again.
How it works. It's
You got
just
it, or you want me to?
Go ahead. 13 it is. Sweet. Your fire dog does not get to go because he goes on. Yeah, so the stone bats come off the shield and fly toward. Huh. This is going to be annoying, but sure. Blind told Kilivar. And they try to bite you and miss. Kimba.
Kimba is going to save spell slots here. He's low on them. And Sacred Flame, the bat that just attacked Kilivar.
Alrighty. It's a deck save.
Low rolls.
Did I just deck save? Come on, bat. Thank you. He is the quick bat and ignores that. Shadow. Can't hear you, Shadow. If you're talking.
Yep, sorry. I will see if the dagger works on the stone bat that's harrying Cal.
Okay. Well, you didn't hit it, so you have no idea.
Okay.
Kilivar.
I am going to object interact, pull out my hand axe, and hit it with my axe.
All right. Seems to work well on stones. Except you got to hit it. It misses.
Yeah, I fail.
No, fire.
Tries to bite Kimba and does so for 3 damage.
All right.
Down there. Did I miss Kimba?
No,
okay.
I Sacred Flamed.
That's right, yeah.
I'm just gonna step up and Booming Blade.
Booming Blade it. Uh, 15 is going to hit. 7 points of damage. All right. Ravona, now that you've stirred up the bats, what are you doing?
The usual.
Another rock at it?
Rock. Yeah, sure. Why not? Rocket. The one. I guess the free one, the one that isn't gonna.
Alrighty. Sweet. Wow.
Wow.
That
Rock versus rock.
that certainly did rocket.
I'll get flame from my.
Flame seed.
Miss. No.
Flap, 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 flap.
Everyone can
Tries
be
to hit Shadow.
but at that point, no
Tries
one.
to bite you.
Ow.
Also,
Whoa.
Interception.
That's about as bad as that he can do. Oh, all right. So there you go. So minus whatever.
Okay. Now, if I do an uncanny dodge with the 1 remaining point, does that like shrug it all off?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Nice combo.
You shrug it all off. Kalivar, make me a perception check, please. Okie doke.
Are we in a room? I'm not certain. I think we might be around the trees or something.
Cool. This bat tries to bite you and misses. Kimba.
Kimba's going to Sacred Flame the guy in front of him because he doesn't want to bite on a stone bat.
Alrighty. Sacred Flame, deck save. Yeah, it comes down and does a massive 3 points of Sacred Flame damage. Shadow.
Yeah, we need to retrain those dice.
Make me a perception check.
Okay. Come on, dice.
Yeah, that bat in front of Kalivar, it looks a whole lot better than it did when he first hit him.
Oh, those things they're healing or something.
It seems like the rocks are just mending quickly.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to try Booming Blade on the one right in front of me.
Alrighty.
Actually,
if you Booming Blade, The one
One in front of Calabar, I'll get sneak attack. I'll do that one.
Okie doke. That's going
Oh,
to
come on. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to disengage and
Sure.
retreat
All
over
right.
to here by Firefox.
Okie doke. Cal, give me another perception. Yeah.
Still oblivious.
Yeah, you're just fighting a bat. Yeah, you hit him, and you take a chunk of rocks as they crumble away from him.
And I'll
a bit as well.
I'll call out to the others that they're fixing themselves.
Okay. Everybody knows the bats look like they're fixing themselves quickly. Kimba, he tries to bite you and misses.
Concentrate fire.
Down there. You don't need a perception roll to know that the bat that you were fighting or trying to booming blade looks like it all but has repaired the damage that has been done to it.
Trying to debate if there's something with the statue where it came from, or we just need to focus fire it.
Well, we probably don't have time to actually look at the statue right now.
Why don't you throw another rock in the pool and see what happens?
First time it's bats. Second time it's a dragon.
Yeah, I guess it's booming bladed again.
All right, booming blade away.
I don't know. How about gold coin?
There you go. That hit.
Nice.
Yeah, it looked like it takes a big crumbled chunk of rocks off of it. Ravona.
Oh, gonna try the rock again.
Which one?
The one, right. Oh, wait, Kilowar is pretty much. Okay, I'll do that.
No.
Wait, which one? Which one are you
I've got these ones under control. You guys worry about the one with Kimba.
Okay.
All right, you're going to rock Kimba one. Okay.
Yep. Rock me.
That's going to hit. And
fire?
rock it, and you're going to fire seed it. Okay.
Not much.
Sweet.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the bat next to you, Kilovar, as it sweeps in to bite you, looks like it's just, practically reforming. But it misses you. The one that is the next one that is up to you looks like it is all but fluffed off the hits that you have. Has it 17 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Kimba. The one in front of you still looks fairly crumbly.
It does not look
All right.
good.
Then
Yeah,
Kimba is going to Sacred
hold-
Flame it.
Hold on a sec. Darn it. Well, I forgot they're locked together here. Sorry. None. Save settings. Is this working now? That is working now. Sorry, they were joined together in hit points and whatnot, which is annoying.
I'll get a little closer.
Okie doke. None.
Getting closer.
So I
Start
think
walking
this guy
more
is
closer.
about right here. This guy is about right here. All right, I was lying to you, Kelvar. He looks better, but not as better as I said he was. Dexterity save. Yeah, he's a quick bat. He's fluttering around, avoiding that. Shadow. That bat's looking pretty hurt. Doesn't look like that's going to hit. And Shadow does knock that bat out of the air. It crumbles to the ground in
All right.
Stone.
So we just need to focus where.
Okay.
Go.
Well, we'll see if it picks it back together, but yeah.
Well, the one that I've been hitting is not fully healed back up at this point. It's not fully reassembled. It's still a little crumbly.
Yeah, both of them are a little crumbly, but not, not as bad as they were.
I'll go for the one that's closer to everybody else then.
Okay.
And I'm going to miss completely.
That is going to miss completely. That one's a dead bat. You can let me hold on a second. Let me see the bats. Okay. Yeah, Tal, you kind of noticed the rocks, a little bit of motion, kind of coming together, but nothing like, you liken it to the other thing that you guys, you think just a quick glance of speed, you think, oh, it's going to be at least 30, 40 minutes before this thing pulls itself back together.
Oh, you like the gargoyle?
Yeah, like the gargoyle stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I thought it wasn't the gargoyle, it was the metal, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I don't remember.
The Iron Cobras.
Yeah, Iron Cobras, that's right, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Booming blade.
Booming blade it. He's going to miss. Wow, these bats are more resilient than I thought. Ravona.
Oh, I guess going for that one.
Same one? Okay.
Same one with my trustful rocks.
Rocket.
Rocket.
Rock on rock damage. That's going to hit. And it bonks it.
How about the seed? Nope.
The seed's going to miss.
Dang.
And its turn. It pieces itself back together quite a bit. Tries to bite Kelvar. And misses horribly. The one to the north looks as good as new at this point and tries to bite you and misses horribly. Luckily, they don't hit very well.
Yeah. As a bonus action, can Kimba start kicking these bat rocks?
Yeah, sure.
Just kind of real quick, just like kick half of it across the room.
Yep.
And
Really
hopefully
slow
none
down.
of the rocks land in the
Hopefully we didn't get any in the pool.
Yeah, and then on the southernmost bat that's still alive.
Yep.
No, keep in mind that taking
guiding bolt. I think. Yep, that's gonna hit.
Make sure you take it.
All right, does some serious damage to him.
Because
as rock crumbles.
That gives me advantage on my attack, doesn't it?
Yep.
I believe so.
Yeah, the next attack.
Okay.
Yep. So
I will
and snake.
Run up, booming blade with the dagger.
Alrighty. That's gonna hit. Oh yeah, that's enough to shatter that into a bunch of stone fragments that falls to the ground, and just kind of,
Okay. Let me test something real quick. Okay.
Wow, that would have been a great roll.
Well, yeah. I just wanted to test to make sure that this part here was working the way that I intended.
Was that just a random roll? Because you just maxed everything. You 666, you maxed the 8, and you
that was
maxed the 8.
Wow. I kind of wish I had saved that, but oh well.
That's what he does next turn to the other bat. How about
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Kelvar, there's only one bat left.
Well, first off, I need to get somebody else to write my macros because my macros have variation in the dice rolls, and that's no good. But yes, then I'm going to hit it with my axe.
That is going to hit, and you chip away at it. -6. Unfortunately, it's Bat's turn, and he looks. Oh no, that's the dead Bat's turn. Okay, down there.
Gonna run over here and just step here and booming blade again.
All right, a lot of booming blades going on. Boom away.
It's a nice spell.
That's going to hit, and he's still flapping around.
We're also hoping it runs away.
Ramona.
Repeat.
All right.
So the dog can't hit for whatever reason.
Down. Oh, another 6. Ooh.
Wow.
Very nice.
Isn't that like your 4th crit tonight?
Yeah, awesome night.
And the dog is going to miss.
Miss again. I think
Dead bat. Oh, so close. New bat brings himself together a little bit and tries to bite Kelevar. It does so for 6 piercing damage.
6 piercing. Yeah, I think I'm going to stone endurance it. That's
Okay.
over the midpoint.
All right, and
All right, 3 damage. Kimba.
Kimba is going to Sacred Flame the bat.
Nice.
Can you kill a bat in the amount of time? Well, I think with that. Oh, yeah, it's all but dust flying around your head.
Yeah, we rock.
One more time.
That is going to do it as it crumbles into a bunch of pieces. Like I said, kind of taking a quick look at you scatter the rocks around and they, slowly crawl.
I'm going to take a couple of rocks out of each pile and put them in my belt pouch.
Oh, okay, sure.
They'll follow us.
Well, no, this way they can't reconstitute, right?
Yeah. Take the headstones.
Yeah. Okay.
Kelevar, I have a favor to ask.
Yes, my minion. I know you worship me. What is it that you need?
I'm going to ignore that and simply ask for the hammer.
Oh, yeah. Totally hand you my hammer for a few minutes.
All right, Kimba goes to town on this stupid dragon thing.
All right. You start smashing the large dragon thing. Do, smash, 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 smash.
I give Kelevar my the hammer out of my pack in case he wants to join in.
I've got a hammer and my smith tools as well, so yeah, I'm going to go help with that.
All right. It takes you a good 15 minutes of smashing. It's a pretty big statue, but eventually you smash it all. You do some more.
Trying to take the legs out from underneath it, just like we did the other one, so we can smash it down to the floor.
Yeah, and some more stuff falls in the water reflecting pool, but nothing else comes out. It does mess up the water a little bit. You catch a glimpse of kind of a glimpse of a shine at the bottom of the little reflecting pool.
Kimba jumps in the water.
Mage-handed. What?
Yeah, I was gonna reach him with the mage hand. Yeah.
Kimba jumps in the water. Starts digging around. Kimba, you pull up. You collect about 20 gold pieces. You collect an old tooth, and there's an old boot.
Kimba
yeah.
comes up with the boot in his mouth.
Give me a perception check. Well, you bite the boot in about. Yeah, you bite the boot to bring it up, and it's ow! Your teeth hit, and you see an emerald sewn into the heel that you wouldn't have thought. And it's you think it's worth about 100 gold pieces. So there's a 100 gold piece emerald.
Nice find. All right, I think
that only cost you a cracked tooth.
Well, but it's okay because now he's got an emerald he can use towards getting out a full crocodile grill.
Can we use mending on a tooth?
Reasonable. Yeah.
Reptiles regrow their teeth.
Yeah. So. Sweet.
Okay. Well, the old tooth. Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the old tooth. I'm not gonna bring it up.
Okay.
What, you're using it as part of a dart?
I mean, does it look like a human tooth?
Yes, it does look like a human tooth.
Yeah, those are useless.
Sure.
Humans are useless.
Pretty much.
So after we smashed that statue out of the space there, was there anything on the wall behind it or anything like that?
There is not. You take plenty of time to look around and do not see any other signs of exit.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. We don't actually have any humans in our party.
No, we don't.
Humans are useless.
That's because everybody knows that elves are mechanically superior.
Yeah. Stairs up and a passageway
Note for their
east
swift speed.
that in no way has a portcullis that drops when you pass it.
Yeah.
Kimba does not dive in.
Okay, so I step past it and jets a flame.
No, Kelevar steps past it, and surprisingly enough, a portcullis collapses down.
Okay. How heavy is it?
It looks quite heavy.
See if there's a way to.
Actually, it slams down and it laughs at you.
I know I can teleport over.
It's got kind of a demonic-looking face has been fashioned into a little disc of metal, and
okay, I'm going to hit the face with my warhammer because, well, that's just frustrating and annoying.
Sure, it goes conk, and it laughs again at you.
All right, I'm going to look and see if there's a mechanism to reset it.
While you do that, I'm going to check around the corner
and lock it in place.
Okay.
So it won't fall again.
You are looking and you do not find anything.
Ravona, you can have your dog teleport us to the other side.
Yeah.
There's a door over here.
There is a door over there, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
do that like over time, right? Back and forth, teleport them back and forth.
Mozilla can move how many allies at a time?
One.
Yeah,
but you could just teleport back and forth and back.
Yeah, I can teleport back and forth as long as you, willing to go with them.
That works.
Kimba first.
All right. You
I'll once we're on the other side, take a look and see if there's a mechanism on that side.
You take a moment to check things out, and you do not see anything.
Oh, weird.
Okay.
So Mozilla teleports us to the other side?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You may continue.
Oh.
There is a door to the...
It's going to walk up and just touch the door right in the middle.
Touch the door right in the middle. It feels a little warm, but other than that, it's oddly warm.
I'm going to warn everybody that it's warm and that it doesn't teleport people.
Nice. Good to know.
All right. Let's see how it's set up.
Taking your time?
Yes.
Click. It opens up.
Oof.
And you find yourself staring into a room of fire.
Jeez.
Floor is lava, or
it looks like some magical flame. The floor is about 5 feet lower, so that you open the door and the floor is, it just immediately drops into this kind of pit that's 5 feet down, and there's just flame. It's not hot enough to burn you from where you're at. And you think that doesn't feel hot enough to burn you if you're, directly above it. You probably think it wouldn't be a wise thing to jump in the middle of it. You also see hanging from the ceilings, spaced out, various chains. They're about 15 feet in length. The quick, just a casual glance, they extend to the entire direction. Shadow, give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Shadow, you kind of, as you lean over there and stick your head out, kind of look around, you see the door to the south and the door, and then you kind of glance around the door frame. On the inside, looks to be a button just to the south
Okay.
of the wall there.
That might reset the portcullis.
Or it could dump lava on us.
Well, I'm gonna basically press the button and get back out the door if need be.
All right.
And we'll see what happens.
You press the button, and a platform extends out from the wall underneath the door, about midway through the thing. It is now about a foot above the burning.
Okay. Does it look like there's another button on the other doorway?
Now that you mention it, and now that you know the button is there, you say, "Oh yes, look, there is a button way over there, and there's a button right over here."
Okay. I am going to climb along this wall.
Alrighty.
And trigger that button.
It from the platform.
Yeah, you could just kitty mage hand it.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Mage hand. Let's trigger both.
Mage hand. Trigger. And
make sure that I was close enough to one of those chains to grab a hold of in case it was one of those, oh yeah, you can only have one of them active at a time.
And they all come out and join.
How sturdy are those platforms looking? Are they Kellevar walk on them sturdy, or are they shadow creeping across them sturdy?
Give me an investigation check.
I have no idea.
They look plenty sturdy to you.
Perhaps we should only go one at a time.
Having actually walked on them, how safe are they?
Yeah, they feel pretty safe. You don't think you guys have a problem?
Yeah. These are sturdy. We should be okay.
They look pretty rickety.
You're not that heavy, Kel. All right, let's go south first.
All right, south.
And inspect the door and mage hand it open if need be.
Alrighty, hold on a second. Think. Let me get this somewhere here. Yep, no problem. Take your time. It opens up and immediately splits into a hallway.
Okay. And let's get everybody over.
Alrighty, you wait for everybody to.
Once Kellevar sees everybody else goes across, he's gonna kind of do the exaggerated tiptoe thing.
Sure.
Very carefully feel it out and go across.
It doesn't seem to be bad. It's not wobbly. Nobody has to make any deck saves or anything like that. So,
Kimba does mention that, just thinking about the layout of the dungeon, if we head east, we could possibly get back to where we were and just kind of like complete that portion.
Yeah, that's quite possible. But
I think it's less likely heading south.
Well, we'll see what we find here since we're here. Honestly, this might be a good place to if it's unoccupied, this may be a good place to take a rest because we could basically drop the platform and shut the door.
Oh,
yeah, on this side, it looks like.
Yeah, just a door over here and a door over by Kellevar.
Yep, 2 doors.
Okay, which one do we want to do first? This one?
West is best.
West is best.
Okay.
All right.
Makes an easy choice.
You take your time. You open that up, and it is a
Not good.
crypt. It contains 5 sarcophagi. 3 of them have already been opened. There's a 4th and 5th with the lid still closed.
Any markings for the religious folk to identify?
Kimba says, whoa, and just holds up everybody.
Lizard
Don't
sense is
touch
going
anything.
off.
I gotta fix that. You're not supposed to know that through items, are you? What's the description?
It says if they're under full cover. Let me drop the whole thing.
That's okay. That's cool. That's good. So yeah, you go whoa, 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 whoa.
Where is
Kimba's lizard sense goes off.
Oh yeah, Eyes of the Grave.
Yeah. Sure. President.
And he points at these two closed ones.
Yeah. I'm going to say you do not know about the faraway one.
Okay.
All right. But
But it
yes,
does.
the far.
Everyone else pretend that they didn't hear that there's a faraway one.
Yeah, everybody else pretend they didn't hear the faraway
There's
one.
something in this close one. Got it.
Yeah.
Well,
if there's one in one, chances are there's another in the other.
first off, let's check the open ones, make sure they're good. They are indeed empty.
Yep. You poke around, they are empty. Empty.
Is there anything of?
Value?
Is it completely empty or just?
Yeah, they're actually physically empty. I mean, they're
Okay.
dusty and whatnot.
They got up and took all their stuff with them.
Maybe, yeah.
How selfish.
All right, so Kimba says for everyone to come in the room and take positions, because we are definitely smiting this evil.
Okay.
Nova sounds less than thrilled at coming into a room full of evil.
Well, she's a Jew. She doesn't like undead stuff, so
Yeah.
The room is long. You can stand in the back. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, Kel's going to assume his position as the big guy who pushes stuff around.
All right, it's the far sarcophagi, whatever. So yeah, that Kimba is nervously pointing at.
Okay, well, we're going to check this close one here first because it's closest to the door.
All right, you shove it open with some effort, but it slides, and it is indeed empty.
It is empty. Perfect. So the next one, waits for people to get into their positions, and once everybody's in position, he proceeds to do it again.
He shoves it open, and staring up at you is a skeleton that is black as night. I will.
And shut.
Yeah, so I'll give everybody a ready to action because something's popping up. So what's our ready to action? Except for Kelevar because he's moving shit. So
I'll step up and hit it with booming blade if anything moves.
So basically, I'm going to say,
Before he even opens it up, can I go ahead and use my scroll of bless?
Sure, yeah. You can bless. You can cast that right before. So basically, if there's I guess what I'm saying is I'll give you from your current location. I will give you a ranged, or like Talnair can swing at him. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say that as of let me just go ahead and get everybody in initiative here. Pink.
All right, and I can only bless 3, so I'm gonna bless. Well, my stuff's a saving throw.
Let's see.
Shadow.
Kelevar's a 19. Shadow is blessed.
Yeah, Shadow's blessed.
Initiative turns for the sarcophagus, the sarcophagi.
Oh, sweet.
Talnair is blessed, and Ravona is blessed.
Talnair is got a status marker of blessed. Blessed. And Ravona is Token status of blessed. All right, so I'm gonna say, like I said, Kelvar, you are pushing shit. This sarcophagus doesn't get to go. Ravona, you can range something. Yes.
My trusty rock then.
All right, you can rock him. That is going to miss. And your dog can fire seed or whatever.
So even if she rolls a d4 and she's
yeah,
blessed?
You are blessed. You can roll d4, but no, it's not going to matter.
Okay.
Flame seed hits for 5 fire.
I hate to be a jerk about this, but since it hasn't popped up out of the thing yet, isn't it prone and thus disadvantage on ranged attacks?
Well, it is. It has popped up because that's why they can hit it. Because
okay.
Yeah, so it's Shadow, you can have arranged.
Okay. Can I actually run up and hit it? Or no, I can.
Yeah, because I'm kind of thinking everybody's kind of in a ready position to do something. If you're ready to stab it, then you would have. I'll say you can stab it, but you're already going to be up there, is what I'm saying. So you're basically starting from that position.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so yeah, you're starting there, so now you can stab it. Sure.
Okay. Booming blade, sneak attack.
All right. That's going to miss.
Oh, hold on. Let me add the bless.
Oh, add the bless. I think it's still going to miss, but it is still going to miss.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
Down there, you are within stabbing range if that is what you want to do. But I don't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Bud.
Sorry.
Oh, do you say?
Since another black skeleton, I'm going to pop another mirror image.
Gonna mirror image it. Okay. Kimba, you can take an action.
Yep.
Guiding bolt's gonna miss. Okay. Not a super effective surprise thing, but nonetheless, Kelavar, you are the one that's immediately opening up the thing. He will try to hit you with the short sword. And he'll miss, and he will try to hit you with the short sword. And 15 misses as well. As he stands up in the sarcophagi.
So I need a refresher since you guys do 5e way more than me. What are the penalties of me being large in a fight with a medium? They get a plus to hit me, or they get advantage to hit me?
Neither.
Neither. It's nothing. Yeah, it's just a normal.
Oh, well, in that case.
Are you going to grow large?
Enoch chuck.
I am going to bust out some giant smite.
Ooh, okay.
So that's my bonus action.
Alright, so let's go large. Okay. Bandit on saving strength shows, yada yada yada. Sure. 18's gonna hit.
And I didn't have the global modifier for the giant smite, so I'll roll it by hand.
Alrighty.
Not like it did much.
Alrighty.
But since I hit, I'm going to invoke my fire rune.
There you go.
Alrighty. That's what, 2d6? It must see a strength saving throw, be restrained for 1 minute. Alright, what's the DC on the strength?
Fortunately, it's pretty pathetic on the DC. Let me find it real quick.
Well, it's better than a 1. So yeah, so he fails that. And
so he's restrained.
8. He is restrained. Let me put that on
restrained
him.
does a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, restrained's crazy. Let's see, what does restrain do? Becomes 0, can't attack rolls against creatures have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Cool. All right. You happy with where you're at?
I think I am, yeah.
Ravona, you have advantage.
Oh, advantage. Cool. Yeah.
And by the way, that DC is 12 for the saves.
Even with the advantage, the rock is going to miss.
Oh, can I do like my
Oh, you get your D4. Yeah. Then with advantage, the rock is going to hit, and you do that massive 1 point of damage. Your dog is going to crit. Sweet.
Yay!
For
8 fire.
8 fire damage. Man, is it really going to be that you guys aren't going to get hit by the black skeleton once?
We're trying.
All right. Obviously, I need to throw more black skeletons at you.
No.
That's going to hit. And wow. All right. Down there. Black skeleton might not even.
As a,
You get advantage.
I get advantage.
At least I made you burn a mirror image spell, so I feel better about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna take a nap after this.
Yeah, that's true. So
Booming blade.
Hopefully a long one.
Well, it depends. If we get enough XP to level up, then hopefully a long one. If not, hopefully we get a couple more fights in the next session.
Sorry.
What?
I
Oh,
rolled,
hit.
it's booming blib. I gotta do my rapier attack essentially. There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, he's not looking good. Kimba, can you finish him before he actually gets one attack off?
Well, he gets disadvantage on this saving throw.
Oh,
2 8s.
Nice.
Disadvantage. This is a dex disadvantage. You call Heavenly Flame, and with that, he collapses in a pile of inanimate black bones back into the sarcophagi.
Teleport demands.
How easy.
I feel good about burning that fire in. On the other hand, you guys made short work of him, so.
No, the restrained basically is exactly what we needed to take him down.
That was a lot of damage very quickly.
Yeah, I just
All right,
considering-
so we
considering you
each hop
basically
in a
missed-
sarcophagus and take a long rest.
Got a sarcophagi?
You climbing into one, you said?
Yeah.
Is
there's 5 of them.
Caliber going
There's
to
5
fit
of
in
them.
that?
Are you going to attempt a long rest here?
We'll make sure that, be sure that everything, all the...
Are we really long resting already?
I wouldn't do it here. But it's kind of the end of the game session also.
This is a game session, but
You
Kimba is out of spell slots.
you did long rest, and you can only long rest on a 24-hour period, right? So you're going to be spending a significant amount of time here.
I was going to say we long rested at this end of the last session, so we started this one fresh. We've had one short rest in it, and we blew a bunch of time investigating and such.
Yeah, you certainly can. But you're talking
It's probably like noon, effectively.
You can certainly try to get in a quote, healing long rest / but it's going to be basically a double long rest. You know what I mean?
At the very least, we would do a short rest, and then I don't know whether it would make sense to check that other door before we actually long rest or not.
Dude, honestly, outside. So, what are we getting back from a short rest at this point? Right? We get to burn hit dice. You get 1 or 2 spells back because of your arcane.
2 spell slots. Yeah.
And a couple abilities get recharge, but.
Yeah, I get my runes back. I get my action surge back.
But yeah, a long rest. It's really early, but it's also one of those things where, maybe what we do is we take the time to, depending on how these sarcophagi are marked or whatever, you guys could probably take the rest of the day to consecrate them, so that undead don't come back from these things at all. Because we don't know how these black skeletons are being made.
Yeah, and Kimba does have to do some smashy time to collect more bone fragments.
That is true. Because we need to take back some black skulls.
Maybe we should defer this decision until the next session.
We can do that.
Unless Jim's saying, hey, by the way, when you guys long rest, you're leveling up, in which case I'm removing all of my no, we should definitely long rest immediately, because
if you next long rest in will probably be a level up. So yes.
Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop like arguing that we should probably try to get in the prescriptive 2 short rests per long rest because I would like to level up.
Like I said, the only downside of it at this point is, I'm going to. I mean, you guys tell me how you're going to, what you're going to do to secure your location, and then I will roll shit. But it's going to be like, a double roll for long rest. That's all I'm saying. It's, extra rolling for shit to happen.
And rational usage and all of that. Though we've got good berries, so I suppose that doesn't really matter as long as we're running by a spell slot.
Yeah.
I don't see a point in long resting, at least from my character's point of view. Now, for Kimba may need to spell, but I don't. So it's up to you guys.
But yes, if you're going to do your long rest, then I will make some rolls, and you will either level up or shit will happen.
Yeah, I think.
And then we'll go for that. And then if you're leveled up, then at least you're leveled up for next time.
You guys know you want to hit level 5.
I do. I also kind of want to check that other side though before we shorter long rest, and we're already at time.
Yeah, we're already at time.
Yeah, let's table this till next week, and we'll figure it out.
All right, table for next week, or table for next time, but also know what you're going to, if we take 15 minutes or 10 minutes during game time to level up, have a good idea of what you're going to get. And
oh yeah, totally. Multi-class into warlock. It'll be awesome.
Does
that
include Shadow and I?
I don't know. It may or may not.
We'll find out.
Yes, it would
next
include,
time on Dragon Ball. Oh, sorry, what?
Next time. Yeah, so just everybody know what you want for next time.
All right.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thanks for running.
Bye.
Good night.
Have a good night.
And I'm going to go ahead and run a commercial because why the fuck not?
Good plan.
And good night, guys. Oh, already gone.